It's Queensryche from the Frequency Unknown release with The Weight of the World. And a guy who should have the weight of the world on his shoulders as we speak is the one who stepped into the fire and shoulders all the critique, good or bad, Chris Aiken.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Is there bad critique?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, am I getting killed?
Well, yeah. Have you not been reading the chat room at all?
No, I'm not paying no attention.
You're not paying no attention?
Nope, I wasn't.
Kim from Chicago has been unusually brutal toward you.
That's okay.
Unusually brutal.
That's all right. I'm pulling her invite to the CMS party. No longer invited, but go ahead.
And I got critiqued.
Yeah.
Over at the anybodylistening.net because I failed to mention specifically that the discussion is in the breakdown room.
Yeah, so?
As if there's any difference between anybodylistening.net, specifically the breakdown room.
There is, man!
Well, you go over to anybodylistening.net and you'll find the breakdown room. You might have to look at it, look a little bit, but you'll find it.
First of all, the world revolves around Queensryche. And it all starts and ends at that board about Queensryche.
Right.
Everything else is immaterial.
Exactly.
So you were taking a beating there? I'm sure I did too. Those questions were pussy!
No, that wasn't it.
No?
Nothing new here.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new here.
Well, I can't make the guy say something different.
Right. All these questions have been asked before in one way or the other. Nothing new here. Answers are all the same.
Sure they have.
We were well aware that the lawsuit in November has to do with who can buy the name. I don't know why Chris didn't know that.
Because Chris doesn't focus only on Queensryche. Chris isn't studying the fucking legalese of the Queensryche lawsuit.
Sure. So,
whatever. I thought it was a pretty good interview.
Oh, yeah, it was good. It was. I mean, but you know, and I will give you credit for this and the fact that this has been dragged through the mud for a year.
Oh yeah.
There isn't going to be any new real revelations to any of this.
No, there's not.
Because this has been going on for 12 months.
And there's really not a lot I can do when he gives an answer, you know.
Liar!
When he gives an answer about the phone throwing thing, what am I supposed to do? Yell at him? That's not true?
Well, you're supposed to say, well, the YouTube video, which I saw, did not corroborate what you are telling me here, sir.
Whatever. You know, here, I'll pull the curtain back just a little tiny bit. Even when a guy is being a dick, no matter who the guy is, we have always tried to let the interviews be their place to give their opinion.
Right.
And we'll call him on some shit. And, you know, I think I did with the, you know, asking him about the phone thing and the interview about the size of his cock. And, you know, I think I went there a little bit. But
you did. Actually, that was mentioned like 3 times in that interview. And I guess now that you've done the interview,
yeah,
do you truly believe in just in your heart, your opinion?
Yeah,
you, Chris Aiken, your opinion.
Yeah.
Do you believe he isn't aware of that interview?
Oh, I totally think he's aware of that interview.
So just basically,
he just didn't want to answer for it.
Yeah.
That's it. I just don't think he wanted to answer for it. So what am I going to do?
Yeah,
you're lying? You did see it?
I just find that funny. I just don't know why these people, you know, and I go back to the whole Jan Keeneman thing.
Yeah.
When we were the first and only ones to ever call her out about the fight between Janet Gardner and her husband backstage that ended the Vixen participation in the Voices of Metal tour back in 2001.
Sure.
And she just flipped on that, and every subsequent interview asked the same question, and her story changed like 6 times.
Sure.
It's like, it's already out there, lady, or it's already out there, Jeff, or it's already out there. Why change it now?
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah, just fess up. Say, listen, I was pissed. I didn't,
Yeah.
I was irritated. Whatever, and I did it. Okay,
Of course.
end of story.
Yeah.
But instead, it's the spin the story, and it's just like, it doesn't do any good. It's out there already.
Yeah. Look, I'm just glad that he didn't hang up on me and that he took it all on, and he was nice. I mean, he was
Sure.
nice enough to me.
Well, 20th appearance on the Classic Metal Show.
Yeah, and he'll be back for more.
20th appearance.
Guaranteed he'll be back.
Sure.
Because he had nice things. I don't know if you played it or not, but
No, I don't have that little clip. I just had it on the Facebook.
I'll send it to you.
I don't have the MP3.
It's on my other computer though, so I won't send it now. But no, he was really nice, cordial enough, and people don't get what it is, and what we can do and what we can't do, and that's fine. Everybody doesn't have to like us.
Sure. Well, I just found it funny. I did scope out the breakdown room.
Ooh.
The breakdown room.
Look out.
Over at anybodylistening.net. Over at the breakdown room.
And they said what? They said we suck. We asked pussy questions.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even so much about your questions. It was about the answers.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I knew. Look, didn't we talk about it during the week that no matter what we did, it was going to be that way?
Right.
We had that conversation before the interview happened that no matter what I asked, it was going to not be good enough.
Right.
So, whatever. I still feel like I did a good interview, and some people definitely in the business heard it and want to use it. So I'll take that as success.
Hearing him talk about having been in the band and what the lawsuit is about, well, Chris didn't know. We did from a while back.
They're smarter than me.
He's ready to settle. It just hangs on how big the wad of cash is he'll be getting.
There could be truth to that.
Yeah, he's trying to add value to the brand name, to add value to the cost of buying it.
Sure.
Buying him out.
Well, hey, I hope he gets paid.
Well, I read that specifically in the breakdown room over at anybodylistening.net.
From where?
It was in the breakdown room.
Wasn't in the forums?
No, it was in the breakdown room.
Okay.
Over at anybodylistening.net.
Wow, sounds like somebody got under your skin.
No. I just think it's funny. It's just about as stupid as Michael Butler, and it's the Rock and Roll Geek, not the Rock and Roll Geek Metal Show, man. It's just the Rock and Roll Geek Show, man.
Psycho Postman in the chat room. What room?
Yeah, it's the breakup room.
The breakup room.
Yes.
I thought it was the break things room.
Right.
It's over at what? Break.com?
Yeah, it was break.com.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Jeez. God damn, are we really getting killed for not fucking properly addressing
absolutely. Absolutely. Our pal broke ass Brian had to be very, very pointed about that over there.
Well, okay. Sorry, Brian. I'll apologize for Neeley since he's rude.
Yeah, I'm rude.
Since he's rude and boorish, I'll apologize for him. Sorry, Brian.
Sure.
Break.neck?
This is the critique. I'm done.
Yeah.
Listening.
Okay.
Keep us posted here, particularly post-interview, to see what Chris and Neely's discussion is.
Okay.
Did they hire your ex-wife to monitor our show now?
They could. She's an expert.
And what they say about the board and our reaction and comments to the interview. And Neely, the forum is called The Breakdown Room.
Wow.
It's called The Breakdown Room. over at anybodylistening.net.
That is funny.
P.S. Chris.
Uh-oh.
This is directed at you.
Okay.
As I am bailing now,
yes,
the interview questions aren't really anything new that hasn't been asked before.
Okay.
You pilfering dickweed.
That's right.
But I did like the one about bringing attention to himself, though. But Tate's answer is just bullshit regarding the phone, and you should have called him out on that.
Should I have? Oh boy. Okay.
So if you want to read Sam Sarah's reply or comment, you can find it in the breakdown room over at anybodylistening.net.
Well, I for one don't want to read the comments. So. You know as well as I do. It'll just make me mad, so I'll just not read them. I'll just assume that they say I suck and move forward.
So funny. They like the fact that I'm yelping about the breakdown room.
Who does?
The guys over at the board.
What board?
Over at the breakdown room at anybodylistening.net.
No. You go to anybodylistening.net, and then you click spread the word, and where do you get to?
You got to go to the breakdown room over at anybodylistening.net.
Jeez.